All right, guys, it's time for our CBSI Top 10 list. Our theme this week, Top 10 Batman Keys post 1980. All right, guys, this, again, is the CBSI themed hot list. Batman keys that came out after 1980. We're going to get into this list. I just want to remind everybody, thumbs up, follow all that. I also want you to check out comicbookinvest.com because there's actually an 11th book to this list. They give me the list. I give it to you. And they do have this honorable mention on their website. And of course, give me a follow across all the social media platforms. Most importantly, Whatnot. We've got auctions coming left and right. I'm really excited to start lining stuff up for February and March. So we will get into that, and I will make sure to post so you guys know what it is and what's going on and what the themes are. But now enough of all of that. Let's get into this list. Let's start at number 10. This is Batman number 655, first Damian Wayne. This is a big issue, guys. It's super modern, not difficult to get. I actually don't have a 9.8 in my personal collection. I've tried multiple times. I've had very bad luck with this book. Cool cover. He's not on the cover, though. No Damian on the cover. He shows up in 656, I believe. No, 657? Shoot, I don't even remember. Anyway, this is the money book. The market always dictates which one, if it's the cameo, the first appearance, first cover, the market dictates which one is the one to own, and 655 is the one to own. Again, guys, not a difficult book to find. Let's go down to number 9. This may be one of my favorite books on the list, Detective Comics 880. This is that classic jock cover. I personally have one in a 9.8. I was able to pick it up at a comic convention a few years back. I am so happy that I did because it's an expensive book and it's literally based on the cover. Is the story great? Absolutely. A Scott Snyder jock story. The Black Mirror. Great book, great run. But at the end of the day, this book is valued at what it is, just based solely on the cover. Let's go down to number 8. 8, right? 10, 9, 8. This is Batman 386. This is the first appearance of Black Mask. We've already seen this book pop back when the movie came out, Birds of Prey. We saw it pop a little bit, and now it's come right back down to earth. Now's a great time to pick it up. It's affordable. I cannot foresee this book climbing again to where it was before, because why? We're not going to get a Black Mask again. I can't imagine we're going to get Black Mask on the big screen. I'd be very surprised if we did. So affordable book, again, not a difficult book to find. None of these books are going to be extremely difficult to find. Of course, we're talking post 1980, modern stuff, Copper Age stuff, not difficult books to find. Values do fluctuate, especially in high grades, but they're not difficult to find. Let's go down to number 7. This is Batman 567, first Cassandra Cain. This one may have a little bit of pop in it, a little bit of room to grow with this character. You're going to hear me saying the same thing. These aren't difficult books to find, and they are very important keys, especially in the Batman universe, the Bat family. If you're a Batman collector, these are great books to own. Me personally, I usually stick to silver, bronze, first appearance for Batman villains, but it does trickle into modern. Like I do have first Nightwing. I do have first Batman Beyond. I do have, what else do I have over here? I have like a Middleton variant. I have, stuff like that. I have that jock cover, but they're not difficult books to find. And they're not difficult books to find in high grade. Doesn't mean they're not expensive, but they're not hard to find. Let's go down to number 6. This is Batman 635, another great book on this list. First appearance of Jason Todd as the Red Hood. Awesome cover. This whole story had great covers. I loved it. Good read, and Jason Todd is still here to this day as the Red Hood. Maybe one of the best Batman characters created after 1980. I mean, other than maybe one other one, he's awesome. Awesome character. Where are we? 5? Yeah, let's go to 5. This is Teen Titans number 12. This is the first Batman Who Laughs. This book, I remember picking this up in a 9.8 and thinking I overspent. I think I paid like $150, $200. I have no idea what it's at now. This is one that's been climbing and dropping and climbing and dropping. I can't keep my eyes on it. I just, usually when I acquire a book in my personal collection, I stop looking at it for the market unless I pick it up again in a collection. So I have not come across this book recently in a collection, so I don't even know what it's currently doing. I do know the character is awesome. People love him. I could have sworn they killed him off, but maybe he came back. I don't even know. Anyway, this is the first Batman Who Laughs Teen Titan book. He is on the cover as well, so that's pretty cool. I think he's up in the back corner, so that's pretty cool. Let's go down to number 4. We're plowing through this list. This is Batman 608. This is the first book in the Hush storyline, but this one's important. It's the second print. This Jim Lee cover is outstanding. I actually currently have 2 of them at CGC right now. Neither will probably hit 9.8, but still awesome cover. Jim Lee, probably one of the best modern Batman artists. I'm sure some of you guys may agree or disagree. He's not my personal favorite. Jason Fabok is my personal favorite, but Jim Lee is right up there. If you haven't read the Hush storyline, go out and pick it up in a trade or something. Another great run. And this book, I believe it's significantly short printed compared to the first print, like significantly. Combine that with the cover, the great story, Jim Lee. It's like a perfect second print combination for an expensive book. Let's go down to the next one. How about number 3? This is Batman 357, first appearance of Jason Todd and Killer Croc. I just wish this cover was better. Second Jason Todd on this list, right? First as the Red Hood, now as Jason Todd himself. I wish this cover was better, because how cool would it be to have a Jason Todd on the cover, or even a Killer Croc? It's a shame. I think this book sacrifices a little bit. I think there's a little bit of a hit on the value. It's not, it's still pricey, especially in a 9.8, but unfortunately that cover kind of decimates it. Let's go down to number 2. We are getting close, and I do want to remind you guys to check out comicbookinvest.com to find out the number 11, the honorable mention of this list. Next on the list of number 2. This is Vengeance of Bane. Guys, this is the first appearance of Bane. I try to remind everyone, be very careful with this book. It did go through multiple printings. The second print is worth significantly less than a first print. If you check on the top left corner, there's a Roman numeral 2 underneath everything to give you, to let you know it is a second print. Colors are nearly identical. I think the covers are almost identical. I think it's a little, I could be totally wrong, but I think the second print is just a little bit darker. Just a little bit. I could be wrong. But again, it's that Roman numeral 2 you want to keep an eye out for. This is the first appearance of Bane. And now, number 1. What is our number 1 book? You guys could probably guess it. Although I do think there's one missing. It could be the honorable mention, but it's not that one. It's this one. It's Batman Adventures number 12, guys. This is the first appearance of Harley Quinn. Talk about an expensive book that's easy to find. Books everywhere, but my goodness, this thing continues to climb in value. Harley is depicted amazing on the big screen. That always helps. Margot Robbie crushes it, and I feel like they're going to continue to use her when given the opportunity. She just did such a great job. And this book is not only holding value, again, it is increasing. Now, remember, this book was a kid's comic book, so there are some super low-grade copies out there. Are there 9.8s? Absolutely. There's some high-grade copies. It's probably why it is so expensive. You combine Harley with a kid's book, and hard to get 9.8s because they were all red and damaged. Are they out there? Absolutely. Is it easy? Yes. Is it expensive? Yes. That's our list. That is our comicbookinvest.com, our CBSI list for this week. I want to say thank you to everyone for watching. I appreciate it. Hit that thumbs up. Check out comicbookinvest.com for that honorable mention. And as always, keep it comics.